Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be showing you 4 non-traditional pizza recipes, meaning we will not be using a traditional, homemade, or store-bought pizza crust. First up is a taco pizza, and we're going to be using crescent rolls as our crust. So you're going to roll these out and lay them into the shape of the crust. Now when it comes time to bake these, you're going to bake them according to the package instructions. Now the full recipe for this does call for 2 packages of crescent rolls. However, I've found that that makes way more than my family of 4 needs. It would be great for a party appetizer or if you're feeding a crowd. But for this video, I'm just going to be showing you the half recipe. So I baked this at 375 for the full 12 minutes. While that was baking, I needed to work on the sauce, which is half a brick of cream cheese and half a cup of sour cream. Now I did kind of just eyeball this. It looked like it was getting low, so I decided to just use this up and call it good. Then mix those 2 ingredients together really well. And voila, this is going to be your pizza sauce. And this mixture does usually come out a little lumpy, and that's okay. Then I browned and drained the meat, and then just seasoned this according to the package of a taco seasoning packet. And this was about half a pound of meat, by the way, because I was having the recipe. My son was excited about helping me with this. Now, when you pull your crust out of the oven, you want to let it cool completely before spreading the sauce on. And then load this up with the toppings of your choice. On this day we did, of course, cheese, lettuce, tomato, meat, and I also did crushed up Doritos. And there you have it, super easy, yummy taco pizza. My next recipe is going to be a sloppy Joe French bread pizza. I'm going to start by browning a pound of ground beef. Preheating the oven to 375 degrees. Then this meat is going to be drained, and then all you do is add in a can of sloppy Joe sauce. I use Aldi brand, but you could use Manwich or whatever you like. Then I open my bread, and I'm just going to eyeball this and try to slice it down the middle. Then the entire pan of meat goes on here. I loaded this up with 2 different kinds of cheese, and it really is that simple. Then it goes into the oven for 10 minutes, and I did give this an additional couple of minutes under the broiler. This little guy about cleaned his plate.
All by himself since he ate all of his food?
My third recipe is going to be garlic toast pizza. And I just bought a simple frozen garlic toast. You're going to bake these according to the package instructions, but you're going to pull them out 2 minutes before they would be completely done. Here's the toppings that we're going to be using. Now I pulled this out, let it cool a little bit because I was going to let my kids help with this and I didn't want them to burn themselves on the pan. So then you would just put the sauce on, and you can do whatever toppings you like. We did more traditional toppings on this pizza, but used a non-traditional crust. My boys really love helping me make pizza. It's one of their favorite things. And to make this extra fun for them, we made these Mickey Mouse pizzas using the mini pepperonis. And I'm not able to find these at Aldi, so these were picked up at Walmart. This is just a fun little idea for the kids. They love the Mickey Mouse pizza. I should also mention that while we were going ahead and adding our toppings, I was preheating the oven to a broil. This pan is going to go back into the oven under broil and finished off for 3 to 4 minutes. And they look great when they came out. Aren't they just cute and fun? Now the last recipe I have for you today is going to be a dessert pizza, and it is a cookie pizza with a fruit topping. I did end up taking this dessert to a pool party, and it was a huge hit. So into a mixer, add half a brick of cream cheese, 1 stick of softened butter, 1 egg, 1½ cups of sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, as well as a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Turn on the mixer and let it do its thing. Then in this bowl is 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to be adding half of it to start with. When that's mixed, I'm going to add the rest. And turn on the mixer again until well combined. This is going to form the cookie, which is going to be the pizza crust. Then transfer this to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Then spread it out with your hands or a rolling pin until you've formed your crust. Then in a large mixing bowl, we're going to add 1 brick of cream cheese, 1.5 cups of heavy cream, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. And then mix this with a hand mixer. Now you want to mix this until it starts to get thick and form peaks when you pull out your mixer. This is going to make a fruit dip, which is going to act as the sauce to the pizza. Then this goes into the fridge for 3 hours. I chose to leave it in overnight.
You want milk? Just a minute. First, cookie pizza's going in the oven. Stay back, baby. What's in there? Is that our cookie pizza? Yum! It's almost done. Couple more minutes. Time to check on it. Honestly think it could use a couple more minutes. I think that looks better. It's browning more on the edges. It smells so good. Now it just needs to cool completely.
Then you smear on your fruit dip topping. And you can really get creative with what fruits you want to put on top. The recipe I'm basing this off of used kiwi, strawberries, and blueberries. I had pineapple on hand, so I used pineapple in place of kiwi, but you can really use whatever you like. You can also get creative with how you arrange these and make it super pretty. The possibilities are endless. You could even do it without fruit if fruit is not your thing. I did this pretty quickly, so I was pretty happy with how it turned out. Both of my kids were eating the strawberries out of the bowl as I was trying to put them on the pizza, but I think it turned out really pretty. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment if there's any other recipes you'd like to see, and I will see you in my next one.